Apparently there is a concern about the grass shell parking lot. It is now open, and you're being asked to move your tow vehicles from the dirt lot to the grass lot. Once again, tow vehicles for the San Diego Crew Classic and the individual universities in the area. The grass shell parking lot is open. Please move your tow vehicles from the dirt lot to the grass lot. Let's take a quick look at our starting assignments for lane, check that event number 82, the men's junior grand final. In lane number 1, it is Marin Rowing Association. Lane 2 will be Newport Aquatic Center. Capital Crew is in lane 3, Rose City Rowing Club from Portland, Oregon. In lane 4, Everett Rowing Association in 5, and a crew from St. Ignatius is in lane number 6 as we look down towards our starting area and the grandeur of the SeaWorld start spot, and we have a start.
Yes, we do. We have a start. They've all gone off evenly, very evenly. Newport Aquatic Center, who got that stellar start yesterday, are slightly down today, but they are not down by much. It's a matter of inches. But Marin were the crew that first took it up, and outside them, Capital. And there's really no love lost between Newport Aquatic Center, Marin, and Capital Crew. They all reckon they're top dog in California and the Southwest, and they're going to be going at each other hammer and tongs. And they are going at each other hammer and tongs now, but it's Capital Crew who have the early advantage. They're being tracked on the outside by Rose City from Portland. Marin and Newport Aquatic Center down by about 4 seats at the moment. They're level pegging with each other. You could draw a line across the course from 1 to 2 to 4 to 5 to 6. They're all level pegging with each other. It's Capital who have an advantage going through the 250 meter mark. The crew that's going with them is the Newport Aquatic Center crew. They're putting on a burst now. They've upped their stroke rating, settled into their stroke rate, their race pace, and they are pushing through Capital as I speak. As we approach the 500, they've grabbed a lead of 2 seats over Capital. So it's Newport Aquatic Center over Capital by 2 seats. Capital have a lead of about half a boat length over Marin in lane 1 and Everett in lane 5, and the crews from St. Ignatius and Rose City have dropped back about half a boat length on Marin and Everett. But as I speak, moving away from the 500 towards the 750, it's Newport Aquatic Center who have pressed the accelerator, and they are being closely chased by Capital, who have steadied after that loss of some seats to Newport, and we have a boat race on our hands.
Event number 82 is on the water. It is the junior men's grand final, and checking lane assignments in lane number 1, Marin. In lane 2, Newport Aquatic Center, our current leader. Capital Crew, the early leader and being challenging and still challenging for first, is in lane 3. Rose City is in lane 4. Lane 5 finds Everett, and lane 6 is St. Ignatius.
Well, this year we've had some great racing between Newport Aquatic Center and Capital and the Marin Rowing Association. They've already battled heads a couple times up in Northern California at Lake Merced. So the Rose City is coming down to play in this water down here in San Diego with Everett as well. But we're expecting to have some very good boat racing here. So with Newport Aquatic Center is now 8 seats up on the field, Marin Rowing Association is 8 seats up on the field, followed by Newport Aquatic Center and then Capital Crew as they cross 1,000 meters. And let me check that call. I'll check that call. That is, the Newport Aquatic Center's up, followed by Capital Crew and then Marin Rowing Association.
In lane 2, off to a bit of a slow start. Capital Crew got a good jump and had the lead through first 250, 300 meters, but the Newport Aquatic Center, our current leader in lane number 2, closed the gap right at about the 500 meter mark, and they've been able to hang in there with it so far. It is Newport on the lead, and their main competition is coming from outside. The crew that they overtook around 500 meters into this action, that's Capital Crew. Then along the shoreline is Marin, and then looking far to the outside, Everett and St. Ignatius hanging in there with Rose City tailing back just a little bit.
Well, as the wind continues to develop a little bit this afternoon, we have very favorable racing. The wind is coming around off their quarter at this point, coming into the final 600 meters of this race. Glasses down, great racing through the cut here. Newport still maintains 4-seat advantage over Capital.
Newport Aquatic Center from Newport Beach, California, on the lead, a lead that they have held since the 500-meter mark, but they're going to need to look outside a little bit because this is Rose City making a move. Rose City on their outside shoulder. Check that, that's Capital Crew on their outside shoulder. Newport on the lead, Capital Crew challenging on the outside shoulder. Then looking farther outside, it is Everett Rowing Association has kind of inserted themselves into the running. All the way outside St. Ignatius along the shoreline is Marin, and the only crew that is a taste out of it right now is Rose City. Newport Aquatic Center on the lead.
Newport Aquatic Center, last year's national champion. Capital Crew, third place. St. Ignatius is out there as well. They're also a former national champion. Marin, perennial champions, coming up the inside. But we have some of the premier junior men's rowing right now, right in front of the venue.
It is Newport Aquatic Center in lane number 2 on the lead, and they are being shadowed very consistently by Capital Crew. We have some open water back now to Marin, who has picked up the pace and beginning to challenge Everett on the far outside. St. Ignatius in the farthest lane, lane number 6, and trailing is Rose City. This is Newport on the lead. They have about a boat length lead over Capital Crew, but moving smartly along the shoreline is Marin. Marin has moved up into that third location, overtaking Everett on the outside and St. Ignatius, and trailing is Rose City. Newport Aquatic Center, unless something dramatic occurs, appears to be picking up the win here in the men's, or rather the junior men's grand final, and they will be shadowed, as they have been all the way up and down the course here, by Capital Crew in lane number 3. Marin making a nice move inside 500 meters will pick up apparently the third location, while outside Everett is stroking to fourth with the St. Ignatius in 5 and Rose City in 6. Once again, our unofficial return on the results here would be Newport Aquatic Center, followed by Capital Crew and Marin. Then comes Everett, St. Ignatius, and Rose City. Since 1994, Custom Logos has been the proud supplier of the official Crew Classic apparel. Be sure to stop by their merchandise tent and check out all the quality products or you can stop by customlogos.com and see what's happening there. We have our next race, number 83 on the card, and this race is going to be the Women's Master A Final, and we have